Hey everyone, so have you been wondering how you can take your picture from looking maybe like this or too just ordinary? Maybe the person was wearing a normal gown, but you want this to be on it. In this video is actually dedicated to you. So in this video you'll be learning on how I took this image from here to here using ChatGPT to generate this. So if you're actually running out of Photoshop credits and you want to still deliver your job, this is a go-to tips for you. So stay tuned and watch the video to the end. Good day everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So if today is actually your first time of coming across my videos, do it to subscribe, turn on the notification bell, so whenever I drop a video you'll be the first to get it. So it is very simple. In today's video I'll be teaching you how to generate flare around this image. If you can't afford to use enough credit in Photoshop, or you run out of credit, because when generating this in Photoshop you use credit, I'm going to teach you another way to easily sort that out so that you can deliver your pictures to your client. So let's dive quickly into it. So first, what we'll be doing is we'll be running into Pinterest. So once we get into Pinterest, we're going to look for a sample we can give to ChatGPT to actually regenerate this image for us. So let's do that. So right now we are currently at Pinterest. I already searched for pregnancy shoot, so we're just going to move around to see what we can work with or can actually use that will look so very realistic for the picture. So I'm just going to stick with this one here over here. So what I'll do now is I'll just download this image. So move forward to ChatGPT, new chat. So come here, add the image, go to pictures, download rather, sorry, the original image and this image. So we'll allow to load. So I'm going to record for the purpose of this class. I don't have a prompt yet, but if it doesn't do it well at the first try, I'm going to ask for a prompt. Go to another chat to generate properly. Alright, so I actually want the flare on the second image to be on the first image. So do this without touching the image face, leaving the image very realistic, not the pixel, not the size of the image. Everything should still look realistic. Thank you. Actually wait for it to generate this. If it doesn't do the job well, we are going to ask for a prompt. So when we ask for a prompt, we'll go to another chat, paste that prompt with our pictures. It's going to give us a good job. But instead of trying to overly look for prompts, sometimes this just recording to it can actually express yourself. Don't even mind the words. I don't know how it gets to sometimes manage to fix the words. Like, you know, when you're talking, you just maybe probably your English is not correct and everything. So this actually is okay. So we'll just click on this, we download. So since this size, let's go back to Photoshop. Since this size, I already expanded this image, I'm going to delete this layer, then Ctrl Z. Yeah, since the size of that image isn't the same thing with what I resize, so we're going to do the later on resize it. So what we'll do now is we're going to bring in our generated image. So we'll just drag and drop to Photoshop, and it fits in very directly. So what we'll be using now, press enter on your keyboard. What we'll be using now is our layer mask. So I'm going to be using our layer mask for this. So hold on this. So put a layer mask on it. So what is the essence of a layer mask? This is masking, like it's if wearing a mask to hide its original face. That's masking for you. So how this works simply is that it hide and reveals. If I do Ctrl I, it already automatically hide the image I just generated to Photoshop from ChatGPT. If I do Command I or Ctrl I on your keyboard, it's going to reveal. So white reveals, while black hide. Let's do it again. Command I, we have hidden it. Command I again, we have revealed it. So you can actually leave it like this, or you invert to black. So what you are going to pay attention to here is actually this place. Some as is showing black now, I can work with this because the foreground is black while the top is white. So it can actually do, because white reveals while black side. But if it's like this, if I invert to white, what I will do next that will make this actually apply is I will actually turn it to black. Simple. Just understand this and you understand the secret of masking. So what we're doing directly is that we're going to reduce opacity to see if our brought in image fit in well with the generated one. So we can see that it actually fits in well. So the only thing changing is the fabric. Is the fabric that is changing. So we're just going to work with this. So we're going to take our brush, change from missile brush to normal brush, Shift B your keyboard to actually change from it. Quickly we'll just dive right into it. So what we're doing is we're going to be, because ChatGPT might have in a way reduce the quality of the picture, so we're going to bring back the original one by just only brushing the dress and the face while leaving the fabric. So we're just going to brush over it. So you see that as I brush in the layer mask, it shows black. So originally this image was generated with ChatGPT. So and mind you, the reason why it's not shifting anything right now is because it matched in very well. So I'm just going to brush out the subject from the generated one. So I'll just be careful, because what we actually brought in is this fabric. So I'll just be careful with the edges of the fabric so it doesn't look too fake. So what I will do next is move straight down to the leg to reveal the original leg, just like this. You can see that the other one looks way darker. If it doesn't fit in, it's going to give you stress time to generate. So this is it. So I prefer this, which is this. I prefer this one to this one. I don't just know why. So it is better I use this to this. So if this is your first time of actually coming across my video, this is how I do my manipulations most times, because at times you might run out of Photoshop credit. You just want to quickly deliver a job, but ChatGPT is there, so why not just make use of it? So this is how it is. Subscribe to this channel so whenever I drop a video, you'll be the first to get it.